Hey everybody, what's it Fox Gaming here. So today marks the start of Season 2. TU10 launched a week ago today, and they delayed the season by a week just to make sure that there wasn't any bugs and any issues. But we do have that launch of the season now, so I'm just going to very quickly go through the rewards of the season, what you can get and why it's probably worth leveling this up as fast as possible, because there are some unique rewards of this season. So the new Manhunt launch with Season 2. The final target will be Hornet, and when we kill Hornet, we will be getting the repair trap as the reward. So that's going to be fantastic. I'm not quite sure how it's going to play out yet and how the healing and the range is going to be compared to the Healing Hive. Healing Hive did get a buff in TU10. The higher your skill tier, the faster the drones move. So it is quite good at the moment. But the repair trap could be really good for just rushing a room and coating it in healing. So I'm quite curious to see how that's going to play. And the first part of the season will be killing termite, so we won't actually be getting the repair trap until August sometime, because we need to go through essentially all of these different targets before we get to the prime target Hornet. The rewards though this season are really good. So last season we had Coyote's mask. This season we're getting the Vile mask, but what we're also getting is the Sig, which I'm very sort of keen to try out. Now, I have unlocked the bottom part of this as well, which is where you purchase for 1,000 premium credits the season pass for Season 2. This is by no means necessary. You don't get any extra rewards out of this that will help you play the game. It is predominantly apparel, sort of rewards with like weapon skins, armor skins, and I think a couple of extra exotic caches. You will be getting just for having Warlords of New York purchased, you will be getting all of the Walker gear set through this. You'll be getting the SIG 556 rifle, which I'm really keen to try this. That looks absolutely awesome, so that's going to be pretty good when I get that, and that's only level 5 as well. You'll be getting the named Walker backpack, which is a bit further down. Eclipse Protocol gear set. I will link the description in the description my Eclipse Protocol video. It's an awesome build, and the way that I've put it together is fantastic. I play it very aggressively with high damage via burn and bleed. We'll be getting the Resolute rifle as well. This is already dropping in game. I'm not too sure if the SIG is. I don't believe it is. I think it's unique to the season pass, but I might be wrong there, so apologies if I have got that wrong. But I play this game daily and I haven't seen a single one drop for anybody yet. I'm not too sure what's inside these season caches. It says it right there. So it contains items from previous season. I don't know if that's going to be named or who knows. But yeah, so if you look at the bottom tree here, you're just sort of getting emotes and different sort of skins and whatnot. It's not needed. I'm not too sure what the name variant the mechanical animal does yet, so that's obviously going to have a perfect perk, so that's only level 30. But if you look at the bottom tree there, you do get a unique skin which looks badass, so I can't wait to unlock that. The blueprints are coming in this season as well, so that's going to be really good. You're going to be able to start crafting some of these. If you go to your crafting bench, you'll see them there already, but you can't do them. Blueprint for the SIG, that's pretty cool. The named backpack, if you don't know, this is basically meta in PvP at the moment, is it gives you perfect adrenaline rush, which gives you 23% bonus armor every 5 seconds based on the enemies at within 10 meters. Pairs really well with Intimidate, so that's good for Lady Death rusher builds. Blueprints for the Eclipse Protocol set. This is really good, even if you use it just as a traditional legendary loadout with Jammer Pulse and the Blind Firefly. It still works fantastic as it spreads it on death. Really, really nice, and pairs beautifully with Creeping Death. This is pretty cool. Permanently unlocks Season 1 Prime Target mission, so you can just repeat this mission over and over if you want for the big XP that you get from it. I really like the idea of that. A couple of patches as well. So this is the first major one here for me, the Mantis Exotic Sniper Rifle. Now this, from what I've heard in the PTS, looks like it's going to be really powerful and is potentially going to work very well with Headhunter builds. I do have a Headhunter build put together, and it is basically PvE meta at the moment. I'll be releasing that video tomorrow. There are a few different ways that you can play it with rifles and snipers. The Mantis might fit into that really well, so I'm curious to see how that plays out. But if you are a good aim and you're sort of quite consistent at landing your headshots, you do really want to consider running that Headhunter build, so I will get that video out for you all tomorrow. Textiles in the bottom part here. Another blueprint. Named item cache at level 60, that's pretty cool as well. More blueprints, more legacy stuff. So yeah, it looks like we're getting the blueprints for all of the Eclipse and the Walker set. The Chain Killer is the named vest that gives you perfect Headhunter, so that's even more damage for a Headhunter build, and that's at level 70. And then we're getting a classic carbine skin. This is actually I believe, unless I'm wrong, the classic M44 carbine is actually the White Death. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right there. So you'll be able to have a nice nice skin on that. I'm pretty sure that's a... I don't know if it actually tells you anywhere on the name version, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that the White Death, which I use in my Headhunter build here, is a classic M44 carbine. So that'd be nice just to have a unique skin for that. So where were we? Level 70. So yeah, the named chain killer here is going to be really, really strong. I'm looking forward to getting that. We're getting the Resolute blueprint as well. If you haven't used this yet, the name version is the Harmony, which is awesome for skill builds. It's definitely best in slot, but even the rifle by itself is fantastic. It's really good fun to use. More legacy stuff. That is the name version right there, the Harmony, and then you get the custom skin if you purchase the season pass. In the UK, that's basically the equivalent of £7.99, which will get you 1,050 premium credits, and as I said before, the season pass is 1,000 credits. We get the legacy cache again. Oh, and a named item cache if you do buy the season pass at the bottom there, so that's nice, with some crafting materials. This is the thing that I really want though, the Vile exotic mask. So basically this applies a damage buff over time based on the strength of your concussion grenades to any enemy that you apply a status effect to. So this is going to pair really well with Creeping Death and the Eclipse Protocol set that you would have already unlocked before you got into here anyway. So I think this is going to be really good for damage Eclipse builds. My one outputs huge damage, and this is just going to add to that, so that's really nice. It'd be a shame to take off the Imperial Dynasty holster to replace it with this, but this is just going to be better overall. So, and then as we come to level 95, we will be getting 2 exotic caches if you buy the season pass, and 1 if you don't. That can be any exotic that isn't the raid ones, basically. So Eagle Bearer, Bighorn. I forget the name of the 2 new raid ones now, the pistol and the rifle, so they won't be as part of that, but everything else will be. And then finally we are getting the final patch just here, along with a Havoc mask, which is pretty cool as well. So that's all of the rewards just there. Of course we're getting the healing trap as well, which I'm really looking forward to. So this looks to be a really good season. There are some new leagues coming out as well. They seem to release these every sort of week or two. I'm not too sure what half of these do just yet, but this is all visible whether you have the season pass or not, just by going into that season part of your menu. So yeah, lots of cool stuff coming out. You know, if you haven't already purchased Warlords of New York and you are considering it, this looks to be a good season to do so, just because of all those rewards. There are some really fun gear sets. Season 1 was great, I really enjoyed it, and I did enjoy the gear sets there as well. You know, we brought a striker back, which I'm a huge advocate of in PvP, 3-piece at least. But I think Season 2 is really going to sort of change the PvE meta for the good. You know, we're coming away from rifles now, and even though Headhunter as a meta talent does benefit rifles, I think snipers, SVDs, White Death, Nemesis, these are all going to be coming back with a bit of a bang. So that's the end of the video there. Again, I do just want to thank everybody for the continued support of my channel. I am quite small at the moment, but you know, it is starting to accelerate, so I really appreciate that support. Much love. If you do like my content, a like and a subscription, just let me know that, and if you let me know in the comments what you think to Season 2 so far. I know it's just come out. Again, you know, I'm really keen to hear all of your thoughts. If you do want to sort of get through your season pass as quickly as possible, the way that I've gotten my XP in the past, you'll notice my watch level is shade level 1361. I didn't do any of the cheeses. Sorry, that's actually a lie. I did do a few of the target practice, but not when it was bugged. I just completed them. So what I would do is just do all of the control points in an area, and then just do one of the target practice and complete it to get the rewards with all the directives on, because that gives you quite a lot of XP. I will also link in the description my solo heroic with 5 directives build. It's basically just a skill build that's really easy. You don't have to have any gun skill in the game whatsoever. You can just chill out and let your skills get your XP for you. The other way that and the predominant way that I've got my XP is actually through the Dark Zone. I just play a lot of Dark Zone, and if you just clear landmarks and kill manhunts, you will fly through your season pass. So yeah, thank you very much for sticking through to the end if you did. Let me know in the comments what you think to Season 2 so far, and I will see you tomorrow with my Headhunter build video. Peace!